I'm going to be judging some of the best Fortnite players' controller settings to see who has the best settings. Make sure to watch to the end because I'm going to rate everyone's controller settings 1 through 10, and then at the very end, I'm going to pick who had the best controller settings for you guys to use. This includes pros like FaZe Sway, Clix, Scoped, and so many more, so keep watching. Now, quick, make sure to go to the bottom right corner of the item shop and use my code KYB because it's only 3 letters and my code resets every 2 weeks. Once I get to 10,000 people using my code in the item shop, I'm gonna switch over to mouse and keyboard for an entire month. We're getting so close. Every single one of you guys really helps towards the goal, so make sure to keep putting it in. Also, my extremely limited edition merchandise is now up. Don't be dog water, cop the dog water merch. I'm gonna be playing with some of you guys that cop the merch, and all the profits go directly back into my videos to make them even better. That being said, let's get into the settings. All right, boys, this is me on scope settings, and as you can see, I mean, they look pretty good. I'm playing pretty well. I want to watch a couple of fights while I'm on scope settings. My aim is, oh my gosh, my aim is all over the place. Yeah, I don't think by the looks of it that this sensitivity is good for me. Now, once again, he plays on like a higher build and edit sense, which kind of threw me off a little bit, as you can see. I was actually pretty cracked. I was hitting a good amount of shots. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, but as you can see, my builds, not very consistent. My edits, once again, not very consistent. I want to see how I finish off this fight right here. Oh, pumped the man. Okay, that was a nice little edit play. Another fight going on right now. Let's see what I can do right now. Come on, shoot down. Oh my gosh, how weak was I right there? Yeah, these settings, I feel like I was kind of all over the place. We can see another fight right here. I was taking some minis, and then another guy literally came right up on me. We're gonna see this fight in a second. Here we go. Got the charge shotgun. Oh, okay. I'm hitting a good amount of shots, which is like pretty good, obviously, for your settings. Okay, I completely destroyed that guy. Here we go. Here's another fight. Once again, on scope settings. Oh, okay. Hit the pump shot. Nice. Boom. Come on. Come on. Oh, I remember this. This fight literally took forever. This was one of the longest fights I've ever had. Literally, it took so long. I remember I finally ended up getting him right here. Yeah, this was really close, and then circle started closing in. But that's me on scope settings. I mean, I feel like it wasn't the best, but what I would have changed is lowered the build and edit sensitivity and then kept everything almost the exact same. For scoped, I would honestly rate these like an 8 out of 10 because I've played on them multiple times and I usually play pretty well with scope settings. All right, boys, this is me on FaZe Sway sensitivity, and by the looks of it, I look like I'm able to control myself fairly well. Actually, I'm a little bit all over the place right now, but I feel like compared to some other settings I've tried in the past, I really like Sway settings. The only problem for me is that FaZe Sway build and edit sensitivity was way too fast, but other than that, fairly similar to scope settings actually. So I mean, I guess I played very similarly as I did on FaZe Sway settings to scope settings. You can see we're in another fight right now. Let's just see how I play. Okay, fast edits. I boxed that man up so well. Oh my gosh, I remember this clip. Yeah, I was actually playing super well this day. I remember that. It was my first game on. I was playing so well. Didn't really mess up too much. I really love how you can have like a super high build and edit sense and then also be able to control yourself very well with the slow X and Y sense. And then here you go. This is another clip of me on FaZe Sway settings. This is the victory right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, boom, and the victory. Let's go. Overall, I'd say these are pretty good. I'd rate them a 7.5 out of 10. All right, now we're on FaZe Jarvis's settings, and you can see right here, I was hitting a decent amount of shots, but this is like the most unique sensitivity I've ever used, to be honest with you. And the reason for that is because this was actually on exponential. All right, we're in another fight right now. The reason why these settings were so weird, like I just said, is because this was on exponential, and I remember the X and Y sensitivity was a tad bit fast, and the build and edit sense was pretty normal, I'd say, more on the slow side. So Sway and Scoped both play on a really high build and edit sensitivity, and then a lower X and Y, I would say, and then they both obviously play on linear as well, but FaZe Jarvis actually plays with a medium speed build and edit sensitivity, and then more in the higher higher end for his X and Y, and then he plays on exponential. So it's quite literally the exact opposite. But as you can see right here, I kind of popped off, just got like a little 3-piece, no big deal. These settings I would say are actually incredible. Like, look at this laser right here. Exponential is kind of the move, to be honest with you. It is so good, but I do feel a little clunky, as you can see right here. I wasn't really playing the best how I usually do, but it does take a lot of getting used to exponential. I know I'm pretty sure Unknown actually plays on exponential as well, so we're going to be checking Unknown's settings out in a minute as well. And here is another clip real quick. I'm going to just quickly destroy this guy. Oh, yeah. And then those nice edits. Super clean. Because of how well I play on his settings every single time, despite how unique they are, I would honestly rate them an 8.5 out of 10. I would say definitely try these out. All right, boys, we're on Unknown settings right now. This is pretty much almost the exact same as Jarvis's settings, but a little bit faster. As you can see right now, I'm really clunky as well because this was also on exponential, and I'm not very used to that at all whatsoever. I used to actually play on Expo a couple months ago for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I just completely stopped. Oh, I totally won that game. Okay. Let's check out this aim. Oh, yeah, it is absolutely terrible. I don't think I could have had worse aim right there. All right, boys, here's another fight on Unknown settings, and my face cam is a little bit big in this clip, so sorry about that, boys. But as you can see, I'm actually playing really well here. These clips were from like 7-8 months ago, so ignore that, but we got all the old weapons right now. We got the legendary weapons or whatever they're called, and look at, dude, I'm popping off 15 eliminations with 10 people left still. I'd say every single time I tried these settings, I really popped off, and we're in another fight right now. Could shoot this man through the bush. Okay, that guy was terrible. Let's go to the victory clip real quick. As you can see, I was a little bit clunky once again because this is exponential, and that guy was spinning in circles. That was an easy dub for me, boys. How many eliminations was that? I think we popped off. Dude, I got 21 eliminations. What? So every time I try Unknown settings, I actually do play fairly well. So once again, I'm gonna rate this an 8 out of 10. Not quite up there with FaZe Jarvis's settings because they were a little bit on the faster side, and I'm not really into that too much. They're a lot different than Sway's settings and scope settings, but comparatively I'd say that they're pretty good. All right, guys, so believe it or not, I just boxed that guy so hard, but believe it or not, Clix actually plays on controller every once in a while. So these are Clix's controller settings. Honestly, so good. I remember popping off. I did this 2 times and I popped off so hard both times. I can remember these settings were absolutely fantastic. Right off the bat, I'm gonna have to say they were like a 9 out of 10. Literally almost perfect. I remember playing so smoothly. I was playing just very fluidly, that's a better word, and just popping off. Like, watch what I do to this guy. I remember, I think I destroyed him. But we're about to get the win right here. I'm pretty sure he had a faster X and Y sensitivity. I still popped off. As you can see right here, we're about to get the win. Yup, I remember making a playthrough here, sniping him body shot, and then finishing him off with the scar, and easy win right now. Look at this. Look at the free builds, bro. That should explain it all just by itself. Once again, I'm gonna have to rate this like a 9 or a 9.5. These are very close to perfect for controller settings. These right here are Clix's settings. You can pause this whenever you would like. Really good settings. I really enjoyed playing on these. These are FaZe Sway settings. This is straight from his video, so these settings were okay. I mean, they weren't the best, but honestly, nah, it's just the ADS speed was way too fast. But once again, you could copy of them if you would like to. All right, this is scope settings. I really liked these, to be honest with you. You can copy of them if you would like to. All right, guys, I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe, and use my code KYB in the item shop. Once again, don't be dog water. Make sure to cop the dog water merch. It is linked in the top of the description and the pinned comment. Love you guys, and I'm out. Peace.